I don't wanna be a fighter, but you've given me no choice. What you do makes me feel fire, so I have to use my voice. I want something you can give me. I'm not
Hello, how's
one
it
to
going today, guys?
compromise.
Welcome to our fourth podcast
I'm just waiting.
here with Dr. Baptiste. We're here to talk about, the profession of installing tile and our business access. Our business, what I'm trying to say,
Batiste, no, dynamic flooring
adynamic flooring,
concepts.
adynamic flooring concepts.
Specialist in the industry for over 55 years.
Perfect. So, my name is Matthew,
World traveler.
world traveler and photographer. I do blogs, stuff like that for YouTube and take pictures professionally. So, you can check out my work at great.camerawork on Instagram. And this is Dr. Baptiste.
I can be reached 708-654-1823.
Perfect. So, what are we going to be talking about today?
We're going to talk about base, which is very important because base can be a lot of different materials. This particular material we want to talk about today usually is used with a hard surface, meaning porcelain, ceramic, quarry, slate, marble, granite. You have to have a base that matches the floor and is just as substantial as the floor. User friendly, and it also dresses up the floor and gives it a complete look. 708-654-1823. This is a DIY. Here we go. Bases can come based off of whatever surface you have. It can be custom fabricated. We do that here. We bullnose material. We custom fabricate base that'll match what your floor is. Or we make a striking contrast that's very eye appealing. As interior designers for over 55 years, it's probably partly a most important part of our business is making recommendation and helping customers step out of the box. So when it has to be done right and fast, call the experts. I don't know everything. I learn something new every day. But I listen to my customers. What do they like? How do they want their project completed? So
What was your favorite project that you did where you installed these base floors?
my favorite would be the Baja Beach Club at North Pier. We were the original floor contractor for the Baja Beach Club. We also did America's Bar, which is another great job. And you asked me what was my favorite, and I keep giving you more and more projects.
Hmm. Right.
So
So, why would you recommend these as opposed to are these like stone or are these artificial stones?
these are fired clay products that complements the pavers. Pavers could be any type of material. It doesn't have to be this type. There's all sorts of pavers. The sizes range from 6 by 6 to 12 by 24, and they're 5/8 inch thick. You can get base that complements that. That's what this is. Some of these are integrated with the floor. What's the important part is it's coved at the bottom, which takes away from you having to struggle with a 90 where trash and gunk gets clogged and stuck in there. So it's easy to maintain. It looks better. It gives a better appearance, and it has a cove on the top, so it feathers right back to the wall.
Okay, perfect. That's a great stone to install. Make the house look like a high quality, well decorated um, installation.
Yeah,
So that's a good idea. And then, how would you go about marketing this, or if somebody wanted to buy this and have it installed in their house, how do they?
well, again, we're we're staying ready to go wherever you're at. So this podcast is going to be aired in 50 states. Wherever you're at, and you have to have your job done right without any questions and in a timely manner and exceeding expectations. Reach out to the experts. A Dynamic Flooring Concepts. 55-year company, 708 654 1823. We don't mind making any correction to subfloor surfaces or primary surfaces. This we specialize in that. It's just that it's not incorporated with the finish. That's of course the substrates that supports a good finish, which has to be right as well.
Okay, perfect, perfect. That's a great. Do you have any projects that's coming up where you're doing any flooring installs?
Good answer. Yes, we're currently going to be doing 40,000 square feet of not of different finishes. There's going to be ceramics, floating floors, in common areas, porcelain tile, 12 by 24s, uh, wall tiles, 12 4 by 4s, with the accent strips going through them and the bull nose transition at the top, and of course wall base to give it a finished look. We cut around all openings, so real nice and professional. Everything is generally indicated in the blueprints, or we come out and do a put an eye on the project and make sure we understand how everything has to be done correct and fast.
Perfect, perfect. Well, before we go, let's just I guess talk about why you chose to install floors and learn more about you.
Thank you. It's good question there, Matt. You know what to do. I love interior surfaces. As a young man, I got to go to the Getty Museum in California. That floor, every 3 inches was a different color granite and marble, perfectly laid in a 20,000 square foot museum. I was so impressed. I I said, that's the kind of surfaces I want to be able to put in. Every square inch was just laid flat as possible, humanly possible. And so I was very impressed with that job. All the base, the columns, all tile, just elegant. So that's was my inspiration. And prior to that, as a youngster in Catholic school, I watched these um, artists from Italy put in a depiction at our church of Christ in mosaics. And I discovered that they made $65 a minute. I was like, geez, I want to do that. So those are my inspirations. My dad, of course, tradesman. We followed in his footsteps, so we appreciate his training. So,
So they were like stone craftsmen,
yes,
and they put in. So, so are you able to like? I saw one thing where they had the hammer and the the
chisels,
the chisel, and he cut the stone tiles
yes,
out the chisel, and then
yes.
I guess made these. You know how to do that stuff, this type of thing.
Well, yes, absolutely. That's again craftsmanship for making monuments or for whatever specifications you might have for your need. I like abstract design, so all my stuff is not always going to be images. Some things will mimic the continent of Africa, the continent of Egypt, the continent of Europe, and we incorporate that in your wall and make it illuminate naturally.
One more question before we go. So you have this clay build and this clay stone build. Is there like a type of stone where you install it, but there's no like it's just it's just properly formatted where you don't need any other outside epoxy or cement?
Grouting material, no. You have to have a joint. These are individual tiles. They don't make stone floor that would cover this entire area, 300 square feet, without any joints.
Okay.
So all flooring has to have joint, which allows it to expand and contract. It's another good reason for it. So it has to be done right and fast. Call the experts.
Call,
55 years in business.
call the experts. And my name is Matthew. If you need camera work done, go to great.camerawork on Instagram or call me at 323-691-4462. Dr. Baptiste.
Thank you for watching iDIY. Apply these techniques to your project or have us come out and advise you or get it done for you. We welcome the opportunity.
Perfect. Thank you very much, guys.